Hello again. It's me, Jeanette. I hope you guys can hear me because yeah, there's speakers on the camera, but it's just not the same as the microphone. But I'm trying it this way. Hopefully you can still hear me. Um, so today we we lost one of Misha's kittens, little Luna. She was so tiny, didn't make it. Um, it's sad. Been breeding Persians for 11 years and rescuing orphan kittens for that time too, or even longer. And it's still always sad when they we lose them and they pass away. Yeah. So, but she was just so she was under 3 ounces. So, you can watch my newest video when I'm weighing them, and you can see just how small she was. So very sad. So I thought I'd do a live stream, see if I can get anybody watching, and maybe even getting some more subscribers. I'm still trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers, so I hope some people join me and decide to subscribe. Right now, I've been going through my kids' pictures. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many pictures I've taken of my kids. A lot of it is because I will always take lots of pictures, but also because we had our daughter Dominique, who only got a few pictures of before she passed away the next day. And because the next day I was figuring I would still take, more pictures of her. So, and be able to get more pictures than I didn't. So I've always took lots of pictures of my kids. And if anybody has any comments, go ahead and talk or ask me a question. I'm just gonna type in here, hello. And I don't see anybody watching yet, so I'll just be blabbing to myself and then just putting this on later. But okay, since these are just some of the pictures we printed out ourselves. This is Carissa at Vacation Bible School. Can't remember how old she was, probably about 3 or 4, I'm thinking. And that was one of the little boys in the class. I was supposed to be just helping with the class, and then all of a sudden, I'm the teacher. Now I had no study. I had no study for anything. I never took any classes, nothing. Just all of a sudden, surprise! You're the teacher for Vacation Bible School for that class. So that was kind of crazy. And then here's some more. There's one of the volunteers that worked in there. And there's Carissa in the red. Let's see. Yeah, some more Vacation Bible School. And Carissa and another little girl. And a picture of Carissa. We're in Florida. I don't know what she has in her hands. Who knows? Kind of hard to see. And Carissa doing school, kindergarten, Florida. So she was only 4, but she was still starting kindergarten work. She was able to do it. So she enjoyed it, actually. There was no having to push her to do anything. She just liked it. She wanted to be like the other 2 kids that were doing school. And then here's one with Chris and Adrian together in Florida. Hi, I'm doing a live stream, Adrian.
Huh?
I'm doing a live stream.
Okay.
And I'm just showing pictures because nobody's in here right now, so. There's another one, Chris doing school, kindergarten. Let's see. I don't know whose birthday this is, but we used to wear those hats because one time we didn't have birthday hats. So we started putting coffee filters on our head for hats. But now that we have the Keurig, we no longer have coffee filters. So that's Carissa again. Take a look at that crazy wallpaper in the back. That was some crazy wallpaper. Oh, good. I got somebody watching. Okay. Let's see. Then this one's kind of cut off, but this is like Christmas picture. I don't know from when. It's our Christmas tree. Had to be San Diego. No, it could be San Diego or Florida because we have one cat in Florida. Now we have 10. Chris is eating at some kind of beach party we had for my husband's work. Okay, so we in Florida we lived in this. We rented this house and they had for public use. And one had a water slide. This one had just opened right before we moved. It was pretty cool. Sadly, my kids still have not learned how to swim. And then here's little Charles. He used to love Junie B books. And with one of his books. I don't know if you see. There you go. One of the Junie B books. My kids love Junie B, but Charles really loved it. He probably wouldn't admit to it nowadays, though. So that was Florida. You could tell by the curtains and stuff. Okay, let's see. Then Charles is at a birthday party. I think this was his birthday, but he had a VeggieTale t-shirt. Okay. This is more of the party pictures. Oh, this is my tomatoes. They grew year-round. And it grew over the top of the fence and just tons of tomatoes. Because we were in Tampa, in the Tampa area, and it never got that cold. I mean, like once it did. Like for a couple of days, it kind of killed it, but then it came back alive. So that's a tomato plant from the ground. That was a pretty tall fence. All the way up the bird feeder, all the way over to the back side of the fence. We got so many tomatoes from that plant. It was great. So, yes, another picture of the tomato plant. It grew so well there. And then teaching Krista to ride a bike. But even this was like the smallest helmet, and still, even with the padding, we still couldn't get the fit on her little head. It was, and she's not very excited about learning to ride a bike. And me with my eyes closed, of course. And let's see, Charles is eating a bagel. Just like that. Okay. Let's see. So looks like this is Chris's 4th birthday party. So this is Chris's 4th birthday party in Florida. So she turned 4. We moved shortly after she turned 4 to sit back to San Diego. Blowing out her candle. This was at church in the swing playground. Krissa. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of Krissa. Krissa again. Let's see. Krissa again at Vacation Bible School. So these were the printout photos, so not too bad, but like the first ones we printed out, we didn't print out on photo paper, so they're like yellow. Chris's picture of a sad-looking dog. And this was actually at Vacation Bible School, too. Charles was in Royal Rangers in Florida. Let's see. Charles, I don't know what this trophy was from, really. Royal Rangers, maybe, or something else? Some kind of trophy. I was at the picnic, let's see. Oh, Charles doing school. He was the hardest one to teach because any noises, anything threw him off. He was just very agitated all the time. Chris is loving her school. Crazy girl. That was a crazy house. There was like a bench back there. I think you're supposed to put a small table up there, but we had a big old table because we ate at the table. All of us did. Weird. And then there's like a crock pot and ice cream machine in the back. Okay, Adrian after a shower, ready for bed. I don't know what Krista has in her hand again, but it's Chris and Adrian. Okay. Christmas. Christmas, Adrian. Oh, Adrian got she got the American Girl doll she wanted. So she's happy. There you go. And they got the Couch Fetch Kids. Chris is so excited. She put her hand in her mouth because she got the Couch Fetch Kids she wanted. Let's see. It's kind of shiny off of there. Oops, I must have been boring. Someone left. Oh no, what else should I talk about? Boring pictures of my kids. Oh, wait, I see somebody again. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what Chris is doing to the doll, really. She got a doll. I don't know what she's doing to it. There's the brown thing in the back. We've had so many cats born in that now. Before it was aquarium holder for the turtles and stuff, and then we used to store stuff, and eventually it became birthing cats in there, kittens, and that's the same thing that Misha has her kittens in now. She chose to have them in there. Okay, let's see. Your vacation Bible school, I have a lot of those. Okay, so just a few more, then I'll check out. I'm probably boring everybody. Let's see. I don't know if you can see the cat in the back chair. Probably not because I'm in the way, but there's Snoopy. And then on the other chair is Oliver. Let's see. There's Snoopy. It's kind of hard to move everything around, but there's Snoopy in the back. And then Oliver's on the chair. Let's see if I can move it forward a little bit. Oops, all the pictures are on top of it. Okay, let's see. So there's Oliver. He's sleeping in here. This is our computer room, and then there's Snoopy. Oops, there you go. There's Snoopy and Oliver in our messy computer room. Okay, let's get that back up there. Hi again. Okay, this is Adrian with her prom picture. So pretty. Look at that. That was Adrian's prom picture. So once again, we're still trying to get our 1,000 subscribers so we can get our monetization back, because back in last February, they took it away because we had to have 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. And I had plenty of watch time back there, but just not the subscribers. People just want to watch but not subscribe. So yeah, so we're still trying to get more subscribers so we can have another chance of being monetized again and get some pay for all the videos that we make, and help with my kids too, because they have autism, and this is pretty much what they do. They're getting adults, and they do for their jobs is the videos. So, and we also sell our Spoodle Doodle box. So yeah, we need all the support and help we can get. So if you have not already, please subscribe to us. Okay, let's see. This was from the prom pictures of Adrian with her friends. I don't know if you could see that, but there you go. Okay. And that's okay. Why I have so many vacation Bible schools things? Okay, that was our cat Tuffy. Unfortunately, when she was, it was mostly my husband's cat. Unfortunately, when she was 8 years old, she kept wetting in the house. We put out in the backyard for a short time, and we had a tall fence. But even with the tall fence, the coyote jumped over and got her and killed her, and crushed Sassy's skull and jaw. But Sassy went through like a long surgery. I think it was like 6 to 8 hour long surgery for Sassy and tons of antibiotics. But today she's 12 years old and Sassy's alive. But poor Tuffy. I think I have like I have a birthday hat tied onto her head. Carissa with some kind of hat on her head. I don't know if she's too happy about that. Back then, my girls liked wearing dresses a lot, the pull-on easy ones, because it's just so easy just to pull them on. A lot easier for them to get on and off. So there's the kids under the Christmas tree in Florida. We actually lived in Lithia, Florida. That's the place where we live. Was Lithia, Florida. Let's see. And Charles's 7th birthday. So we still have the apple cider in the background in the bottle. That was for New Year's celebration. So he is January 5th. So right after Christmas is his birthday. So he doesn't even. We ask him what he wants, but sometimes he doesn't even doesn't even want any presents. So it's hard enough to get him for anything for Christmas anyway. So he didn't really ask for much. Okay, let's see. My husband putting together a car for Charles. And me with the 3 kids with our hats on, birthday hats, coffee filter hats. And then my husband with the kids, coffee filter hats. Oh, the kids got ice cream from the ice cream man. They're happy. Okay. Krista with the armor of God on. Let me know if I'm boring you with these pictures or if I could talk about something else, like for those people that are watching, because I could change subjects, talk about something else. And you can ask me questions. There's Charles in the armor of God. Okay. And then after I came back I had a mental breakdown. I don't know what we call it breakdown, but a depression. I had to go to the hospital for a while, and then my kids made me this. Welcome home, Mom. I have autism, but I also have depression and possible bipolar. So, yeah, it's another thing we deal with. This is Chris, and this was in our room, in my husband and I's room. Still have the quilt. Had that quilt since before I was married, since I was a teenager. And it still hasn't fallen apart. It was from a place, I think it was from Mervyn's or either Mervyn's or J.C. Penney's. Okay, Leonard Tuffy. That was Tuffy. Let's see. Adrian and Charles having their popsicle. Sometimes they got along well, other times they try to kill each other. Let's see. Charles eating cake. Okay, so Krista had nasal surgery when she was 4 because she had some defect in her nose. So that's why she has little stitches hanging out of her nose. And then that's the little toy they gave her before she went in for surgery. It's like it's an elephant, and she still has it in her closet. I guess I don't know if you could see it very good. And there's another one, nasal surgery. So we had some problems because TRICARE, they approved the surgery for her nose, but they didn't approve the anesthesia. So it was kind of crazy getting it retro back. It's like, okay, yeah, how is she supposed to have the surgery without the anesthesia? I mean, 4 years old and had to go up in her nose and cut pieces out and suck all the infection that she had up in there. It was pretty bad. It was one of those cases where ever since she was born, one nostril ran with this really clear, thick boogers. And even though she was a newborn, they kept telling us it was allergies. When they're 2 years old, they put her on allergy medicine. I couldn't leave her at church and the nurseries most of the time because her nose was constantly running just that one side. And they like didn't believe me that she wasn't sick. And finally, the doctor was going to give her more allergy medicine when she was 4. And I was like, she needs to see a nose and throat doctor. So they sent us to the nose and throat doctor, and he tried to see if she can blow out of each nose. And that one nostril, she could hardly blow any air. And then they did the little thing where they looked up in it, and they could see that it was blocked and badly infected. And then they did X-rays, and she had so much pus in her, it kind of almost looked like she had a tumor up there. Luckily, she didn't. It was infection, but poor baby had been suffering from infection all that time because doctors wouldn't listen and just assumed it was an allergy. And then people in the Sunday schools assumed she had a cold. So that was really hard for her first 4 years. After she had her surgery, she's been doing well. They said she may need another one in the future because it probably will narrow a little bit more. But right now she's fine. Let's see. I think Adrian lost a tooth in this picture. I don't know if you could see it very well, though. And then the kids. Let's see. Oh, Krista fell asleep in her chair. So that's Krista in her chair. Actually, it's my chair. We still have that table. It's my chair. Fell asleep. Let's see. So, anybody have any questions? Am I boring you? Yeah. So let's see. This is Easter. I used to give them books, and they actually liked it. They used to love books. The girls still kind of like books, but Charles is not that much into books anymore. But a basket full of books, and they were happy. Okay, now Easter, that was always a hard time because Chris always found the eggs. Charles would panic every time. He would just spend most of the time crying and panicking because he was afraid he wouldn't get any eggs. And in the meantime, the girls would be just scooping them up, especially Chris. She was always good at finding them. We hid them. So the holidays were always like really stressful for Charles. Even Halloween, he didn't really like going to the doors and getting candy. Just too much for him. And Charles looking at his new books for Easter. Easter books. So right now, Krista and my husband are at Awana. Krista volunteers and works with the Awana groups on Wednesdays. And sometimes my husband has orchestra practice, but not tonight. Tonight, he doesn't, but he's still to Krista. So that's where they are right now. So let's see. Okay, Adrian has her doll's glasses on. This is way before she needed glasses. She's wearing her doll's glasses. Okay, those Huey, my turtle, had him for so many years when I was 16, and all the way up till 8 years ago I had him. And then he disappeared. He got out of the house a couple times. I got him once back, but then we moved. We never found him before we moved. So he was pretty old, though, because he was already an adult when I got him. So, yeah. And kids at a petting zoo. This was San Diego. Kids riding their bikes. Adrian always crashed and always had to watch her because she crashed right into things. You can even see then she's not paying attention. Doing Chris's hair and Charles posing. He hates being in the camera now. He hates any pictures. He used to like his picture taken. No, he doesn't want his picture taken at all. And he claims these kids that this in the picture is not him. So he can't identify it. He seems to have trouble identifying the picture as him. Chris is dressed up in her sun clothes. We're at the beach. Taffy. A few more, and I guess I'll be going. I hope you guys enjoyed. So Charles did an archery practice at the church one time. Went with his dad. So there's that. And then Charles at Vacation Bible School. He seems to be enjoying himself. Chris are pretending to sleep in the tent at Vacation Bible School. Okay, San Diego Beach. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. If you thought it was too boring, let me know. Let me know what kind of things you would want to see next time in a live feed. I'm just still new to this. If you liked it, give a thumbs up. And if you have not already, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.